Okay, that's
Do it
recording.
tomorrow. I'm doing my report, and this is Guy Allen. He's my next door neighbor. Okay. Where were you raised?
Well, I was raised in Iowa, in Loiza County.
What town?
Huh?
What town were you raised in?
Winfield.
You lived here your whole life?
I lived here around Winfield all my life. Lord, yeah.
Their occupations they had, wait a second. What were your occupations that you had, or your parents' occupations?
My parents, farming.
What was yours?
Huh?
What was yours?
Mine? Well, I farmed too.
Okay.
After I got married, or, you know.
What kind of a school did you go to?
I went to country school. It was Victor #1.
Victor? Never heard of a school like that. Okay. Special interest. What were your special interests or hobbies?
Hobby?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Fishing?
I wouldn't know. Sure.
You did fishing, Dad.
Huh?
Fishing? You fished a lot.
What?
You did fishing. You went fishing.
Oh, yeah. Fishing.
Did you collect coins or something?
Did I plant corn?
Did you collect coins?
Coins?
Yeah.
Well, no, not particular, no.
Okay, that's what I collect. What did you do during your free time?
Free time? Well, when I was a little kid, you know, they had a wheel, you know. You've seen these, haven't you? And they had a stick, you know, with a fork down here, and I chased that around the barn lot for pastime.
Cool.
Or rode the horses.
You guys had horses?
Huh?
You guys had horses?
Horses?
Cool. What were your chores?
What was what?
What were your chores?
Chores? Oh, I always had to get the fuel in for the stove. I haul in wood and pile it in the wood box and get the wood ahead. Keep the fires going.
How did you dress? What was the style of clothing?
Well, we had overalls, probably with bibbed overalls, and in the summertime I always had sandals. Mother'd always get us a new pair of sandals. You've seen them strapped like that, something similar to that, only they was all leather, you know, and leather straps across and buckles.
Brown?
Mm-hmm.
What foods were special in your family? What was the secret recipe?
I didn't get that.
What were special foods in your family?
What was special that Grandma fixed for you to eat? You had chicken.
Huh?
Chicken was special, wasn't it? Grandma made pies.
Oh, yeah. She made pies. Plum butter tarts.
Never heard of that.
Little tarts, and it was about that size. She put plum butter in that. I'd sneak in and swipe one. Yeah.
How often did you go to town?
Oh, probably once every week or about. Had to have a few groceries. Mother always baked bread, and we always had her homemade bread. Never had to buy bread like they do today. And she churned butter, and we'd have butter, we had milk, and we had our own meat that we butchered hogs in the fall, and we'd hang them, put the meat in the barrel. They'd put salt on it to cure it, keep it, and they'd put that out, and then we'd bring that in and cut off what we wanted. Yeah.
Sounds kind of gross. How did you earn money and how much?
How much?
How did
Well,
you
I'll tell
earn
ya,
it?
things that we didn't earn money much. I don't know. Only time when I got old enough, I carried water to threshers. I had a horse and buggy, and I had 2 or 3 jugs, you know, and I'd come and fill them at the well, and then I'd drive out in the field where they had shock oats, and they was picking them up with a wagon. They'd bring them into the threshing machine and thrash it. I did that for several years when I was, you know.
Did you guys have any special medicines? Like some people like mix like water or raspberries together, and they think that's a cold cure or something.
Sweet oil, didn't you?
Special medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a cold bad, why they rubbed your chest with turpentine and lard for cold.
I've heard of that.
And
Right.
I've heard of turpentine lard.
Uh-huh.
they might have had some whorehound candy to give you for cough.
Bad.
I never liked it though.
What types of food did you eat?
Fishing?
What types of food did you eat?
Food? Oh, we always had eggs for breakfast. And I always asked Mother, I says, is there any way you could fix them different?
Got
But
sick of
we had eggs every meal for there for breakfast. Pancakes. I never cared for pancakes, but we had them
We
anyway.
had them today, didn't we? Yeah.
Had mush.
Oh,
They'd
yeah, tell them
fried
about the mush. Tell them how Grandma made mush.
Huh?
Tell them how you made the mush.
Well, we'd had cornmeal. They buy it, cornmeal, and they'd put a big kettle on the stove. Had the fire, wood to heat it with, you know. And we'd set that kettle on there, take the lid off, set the kettle right on top of the blaze there. And they'd pour this meal in, and they had a long paddle about like that. And they'd keep stirring that. They'd keep pouring the meal in and stir it till they got it a certain thickness. Well, then after they did that, why, they'd pour that out in a crock. Had round crocks about like that. And they'd put that out, and it set up and was stiff. And they'd cut it, slices out, and put it on the stove, in the skillet, and fry it, brown it.
Did you like it?
Sure, it's good.
They put syrup on it.
That sounds good.
That helps it anyway, doesn't it?
Do you remember your first date and what did you do?
Oh, I don't know. Well, yeah. First one, I think I took the gal to the picture show. I had a hard time talking folks out of the car, but I finally talked them out of it.